What's up, guys? Welcome to Nerds Rock, the weekly after show for the Nerdy Rock Comic Stop, only on WSPR Radio. Welcome to Nerds Rock, our sometimes weekly after show for the Nerdy Rock Comic Stop.
Hello.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Rachel, what you got there?
A poster of a movie I saw in my dreams.
This is the first time I've seen this poster.
And it's very crinkly. It's very annoying at the moment. But
Batman v Superman.
the poster of the movie that I was supposed to see, but instead I saw Zootopia.
It's Batman v Superman, the movie, the video game, the poster.
Yes!
Okay.
Anthony does not look happy right now. So, Sean, what do we have to talk about on the new and improved after show?
With a script! What are you doing?
Don't worry, I didn't curse, I said freak.
I don't care, but what are you doing?
Fudge.
That's one little slip, it's fine. It happens to all of us. But, so how's everybody's week going? How's everybody's week this
Meh.
week?
I have like 4 projects I have to do, so I'm not very happy, but
I really wish the camera was pointing to like.
I
we
wish
should
you guys
talk.
could see what we're seeing.
We should talk while you just see what we're seeing.
I'm not gonna get dinner tonight.
No.
yeah, seriously, it's 7:20. Let's do this. Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so how's everybody's week going?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I have 4 projects, not very happy, but otherwise, pretty good.
Understandable, everybody. So yes, we don't have a guest interview this week. Tower of Joy theories. Okay.
Alright, this seriously. We gotta-
Whatever. You know what?
we
None of
gotta-
this is being cut out.
Just keep going. Let them do their.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Game of Thrones, Tower of Joy. Which theory you think is correct? R plus J, whatever.
R plus L equals J.
And what was the other one?
Ashara Dane being the mother, and Ned Stark being the father.
Yeah. So which one do you guys think is accurate and true?
I guess I'll start.
Go right ahead.
I personally, even though I don't want it to be true, I think that probably R plus L equals J is.
Wait, you don't
I
want that to be
agree.
true? You don't want that
No,
to be true?
because I like Jon Snow being Ned Stark's bastard child. I like that concept. I like him being the spiritual heir to Ned's legacy. And even though he can still be the spiritual heir, I just feel like it's not as cool if he's not really his
Well,
son.
this brings it back to what we were saying about nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
You know, he might have Targaryen sort of blood in him,
Yeah,
and that's his,
yeah.
you know, his nature. But his nurture was Ned and Caitlyn and
Well, not really, Catelyn.
No,
She
well,
was
whatever.
kind of
He
a-
hated him, man.
well, it
But-
still was part of his experience of
Right,
growing up.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he
And-
was raised as Stark. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
But at
And he
the
was
end of the
treated
day,
a lot better than most bastards are.
yes, you're right about that for sure.
See, I wish I watched it like more often than like not, because now I'm just like, oh, I wish.
No.
Wait, because like this is an interesting conversation.
Right.
Anyway, I think that R plus L equals J is most likely the truth. George R. Martin has dropped a lot of hints throughout all the books, and now recently in the show that Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark could be the parents of our boy Jon
Well,
Snow.
I like this theory mainly because it also lends credence to my Tyrion theory, in that because the Mad King really liked to mess with his dad,
He did not like Tywin.
that he knocked up his wife.
Yeah, we'll get to that on a separate show.
That's a whole
separate
other
topic.
theory, but thus making him also half Targaryen, and then there are 3 Targaryen children with 3 dragons.
Right, 3 dragons, and this also leads to that whole other theory of the 3-headed dragon and stuff like that. So, I guess Rachel, I know you're not as into this kind of thing as like Tyler and I are, but like, what do you think based on what you heard today on the show? Was Jay, or did Ned and Ashara just kind of get together at the tourney of Harrenhal? What do you
I
think?
kind of agree with what you said, because I did watch like the beginning of it, and I thought like, you know, I was thinking when you were talking about it on the show, and I was like, most likely R plus L equals J.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe this could be true. I wish like I had more context to like think more about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
But like coming from like the beginning, like where I watched it, like I think that it might be true.
Yeah.
So that's my theory, and hopefully I get to watch like finish it. But there's a lot to catch up on, but I do believe like maybe that could be it.
I would also have to agree with you, David.
Yeah.
R plus L equals J. I don't know, it's just everything that points out in the books.
Yeah.
As you stated before, the books, the TV show, it all hints,
Yeah.
but it doesn't hint to Jon Snow being...
Yeah, if Ashara Dane was that important, she would have been in the show.
Exactly.
So, and she might
what
be
we're
in the
saying
show.
is that Nerdy Rock
She's with
Comic Stop
Tower
believes
Joy.
Yeah.
Nerdy Rock Comic Stop believes that Ned and Ashara did not Marvin Gaye and get it on.
Right.
Right.
Now, well, listen though, because Barristan Selmy did say that A. Stark, it was either Ned or Brandon,
Brandon, yeah.
did get her pregnant, but he claims that the child was a stillborn girl.
Yeah.
So the theory could still be there that Ned and Ashara were lovers, but she's just not Jon's
Exactly.
mom. That's the theory. Now, you know, there's actually a crazy theory I just kind of mentioned that Cersei, and this is a legit
Ew.
theory that Cersei
Ew.
is got together with Ned at some point.
Really?
Yes, this is a real theory, and if you look it up, you can find it. The theory basically states that, you know how in the first episode she's talking about the brown-haired child who was taken away from her?
Yeah.
You know, I think he died like as an infant,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
people were saying, what if that was a metaphor to,
For Jon.
I was with your husband, Catelyn, and you're the bastard child, Jon Snow, is my son who was taken away from me.
Right.
Which, you know, I don't agree, but
I
it
do
is
not subscribe because the only one she has eyes for is Jamie.
right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not so much this season.
Well,
We'll
But
see.
she's kind of just become a
She's a
she's
piece
really
of work.
yeah.
She's a piece of work.
that's putting it one way.
Yes. So,
Nice.
there's our discussion on that. I guess the Nerdy Rock Comic Stop is officially endorsing the R plus L equals J theory
Yes.
of Jon Snow's
A
parentage.
math problem I can get behind.
Yes. The only math class I'll ever pass. The theory of Jon Snow's birth.
Okay, guys. So what do we think we got planned coming up next week? Anything specific?
Next week, I think we should talk about the Tyrion theory, because that blends into a lot of stuff that's going to be going on in Season 6.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, we're going to do a Season 5 recap. That's just Westeros 101.
Right.
We'll also have Vikings probably back on the main show next week, I'm sure. Give you guys the rundown. That's gonna be on that's gonna be on the YouTube channel this week, so stay tuned for that.
Sounds good.
Anything comic-wise you wanted to bring up?
I've been going back and forth on that one. Part of me wants to do a retrospective on Dark Knight Returns.
Okay,
And, like,
especially how that ties in with maybe Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman,
Yeah.
and it's a great story in and of itself. We might also talk about some other current things that DC and Marvel are releasing. They released a new hint about a Spider-Man event, Dead No More. There's a couple other little things here and there that we might mention. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's...
I might chime in. I just came out with a decent, pretty cool video game segment of where I'm assuming everyone has played video games when they were younger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So maybe talk about our favorite video games from our childhood.
That's a great
I like
idea.
that.
I like
I
that.
like that.
That'll
We're
be the
just
video
doing
game
that.
segment next
Yes.
week.
Yeah, we're just doing that.
Yeah,
That's a fantastic
Speaking of
idea.
our video
I
game
think
segment
we-
next week, I think we might have to bring Anthony in to talk about
Yeah.
that Final Fantasy game on his phone.
No,
The man is
Final Fantasy,
addicted.
It's Kingdom Hearts. Excuse me, this is my game.
Oh.
You can't say that because it's part.
That's sacrilege,
Final,
Sean.
And you know,
Final
eventually-
Fantasy's in it, but it's
Okay, I got that part right.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, eventually we got to talk about this Final Fantasy VII remake that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a story for
another
the show.
story.
Anyway, that's a
That's
great
probably
video
gonna be a
game
YouTube
segment.
episode.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys didn't know by now, you have Sean's the resident like comic book expert.
Yes.
I guess I'm kind of like the resident like fantasy expert. Tyler is like our resident like
Game.
video game expert. And Rachel's kind of like a jack of all trades. Is there
I
something special
feel
I think?
like
You kind of touch a little bit of everything. You're like
music.
Yeah.
you have a hand in everything.
You know, because I grew up with like a big family, and all of them, like I learned a lot from all of them. So like my cousins, all my guy cousins love video games, so I was always like sitting down and would watch them. Kingdom Hearts was one of my favorite TV shows, and like because I'm a communications major, and like I want to be a part of like all of that, and like I'm already like with the Carmela series and everything. And I love TV shows, I love like movies and books and everything, and I think that all ties together at the end, and I think that's why we have a good mix here. Because we all have like,
We
and
all
we
have
learn
our
from each
things that
other
we're
too,
interested
yeah.
in, but we're also interested in kind of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
guys didn't know about Orphan Black until like I showed you
No.
it,
Right,
and
yeah.
then now you're just like, whoa. Like it's like
Mind
the same
is
thing with
blown.
games.
Yeah, I
the same
guess
thing
I
with
call you our
movies.
TV shows expert. I
Yeah,
would say.
I would say
There's
TV
a couple. I know you're
shows,
not really into Game of Thrones too much, but like,
yeah. I
but
think,
most of
like,
the time, if there's a TV show, you know about it.
Yeah.
So she's she's just been crowned the TV show expert.
Yeah.
I think by a unanimous vote, right?
I'm in.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
back
argue
it.
that.
So, what was I gonna say here?
Can
talk
I
about what we're
say
doing
one
next
thing?
week. Go ahead.
It's funny that you said I was an actor TV person because I'm also, which they can't see, I'm wearing TARDIS pants. And it's one of my favorite, Doctor Who's one of my favorite TV shows, so it's actually really funny. I just noticed that.
Right.
Oh wow!
Wait a minute.
Should we bring some Doctor Who back on the show next week?
I think we should have Sheena
Oh
on the show
god,
for
we
that.
have so much to
So
talk
much.
about. This is
So
crazy.
much.
I think we'd have Sheena.
I mean,
because-
Oh wait,
Crazy guys.
next week, what's next week's date? Is that the 22nd?
No.
No, that's the week after.
16th?
Lauren's coming on the 22nd?
Okay, I won't be there the 22nd anyway, so that probably works
There you
out.
go.
The 22nd, I'll be LARPing again, so stay
LARP.
tuned for an episode in the near future
LARPing.
recounting the adventures of Scar
You
in
mind-
Viridia.
Am I still helping you make your character?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I still need some suggestions.
Character 2, Electric
Yes,
Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. So, anything else we got? Oh yeah, and eventually, for video game segment, because I know we don't really talk about much on the video game segment, Tyler's going to talk about Until Dawn at one point,
Yes.
and I also
And-
want to talk about The Witcher
And
eventually.
Doom.
And
Because
Doom.
Doom just released their trailer.
Well, you know,
for
guys, we
games
did
coming out May
give it an
13th.
official name. The Arcade Arena.
I thought that was the
The
YouTube.
arcade.
I didn't know.
Why can't it be called both?
Okay, I'll take it.
Right then.
So, to
I don't know.
recap here,
So much going
next
on.
week I guess we have Tyrion Lannister, might be Tyrion Targaryen theories. We have what was your favorite video game as a child, and the Batman Returns, Return of the Dark Knight, Dark Knight
Dark Knight
Returns.
I'll get it
eventually.
And we'll probably throw some other stuff in there.
No,
as
that
we
would be
make the
more, and stay tuned to our Twitter and everything else. I really like that whole thing I did on Instagram where I put like a little preview of like our main topics this week. So I think that's going to be a mainstay thing that we do,
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
because that was good.
Definitely.
That got some response.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, and I subscribed to our channel on YouTube.
I did too.
His first social media experience,
Oh,
everybody.
really?
Me? I should be. If I'm not, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I am. At least one of my accounts. I think
That's why
5.
there's 4 subscribers.
Yes, finally.
Sorry.
All
We
right.
have 4.
So
This is probably just us 4.
we're
Just
gonna
us
lead out
four,
now.
We're just so
I
amazing,
think,
we're
right?
gonna handle it.
Yeah.
And
So click here for trailer.
well,
I
how
love
about
when
we
you
just do
guys
it this
click
way?
here.
There's gonna be a bunch of links floating around up here.
Links.
Links. Tell
Who
me.
catches it first? Who catches
So-
the link first?
Here, wait, Rachel,
I
Rachel.
got it.
Catch the link.
The links are
There's so
probably
much
there by
in
now. The links are there by now. Click on one of those links to lead into one of our other videos for this week that's going to be on the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Stay awesome, everybody. Thanks for tuning into the Nerdy Rock Comic Stop After Show Nerds Rock. And Sean,
And the
our
radio
fearless
show.
captain, do you have
Thank
anything to lead out
Remember,
with?
guys, just keep living the pasta.
Woo! We're going to give you guys some time to click on those links, so